Somebody call a doctor because Bad Medicine's back. Over there's Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at She-Hulk. This is season 1, episode 3, and it's been different. That's all I can really say. I have to kind of forget some of the things I may know about previous Hulk stories, so let's see how it goes.
Well, the first 2 episodes are a lot of fun, so now in this third one we get to see more of Abomination, and I am definitely ready, willing, and able for that.
I'm just kind of coming in with a light-hearted attitude, hoping to have a few laughs and learn a little bit more about Marvel.
This guy hit some edibles earlier.
Yeah, I think so. All right, back to She-Hulk. Let's go!
This is Frankie. Frankie is a good man, hardworking mechanic, working 10-hour shifts and absolutely loves his job. So when a careless shop owner decides not to clean his slick, oily slip and slide 5W30 floor, and Frankie slips, falls, and lands oblique first onto a Phillips screwdriver, he needs somebody who can fight on his side and pay for that catastrophic fail. And that somebody is Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm with more than 1,000 lawyers and 4,000 case staff ready to fight for you. But Frankie is worried because he doesn't have the cash to pay for expensive legal fees. But worry no more, because Morgan & Morgan doesn't charge you any sign-up fees or other upfront costs. The fee is free unless you win. But Frankie is conflicted about the situation. He doesn't want to sue his boss, even if his boss hasn't talked to him since the incident. But Frankie, when you sue for an injury, you're not suing your lazy boss, you're suing his insurance company. There's no reason to feel bad for getting the compensation you deserve. So if you've been a victim in a car accident, medical malpractice, workplace injury, or any other personal injury, you can hit the link in the description to get Morgan & Morgan to fight for you. Frankie did, and he sure is thankful Morgan & Morgan had his back. And his oblique.
That prison's pretty wild.
Interesting architecture of that building. I'm sure it's got its...
Whoa, look at that. She doesn't scare it anymore.
Failed to mention that you not only escaped from prison, but you were also recorded doing so. You said to my face that you never turn into the Abomination anymore.
No, I said I choose not to. I was forced to leave my cell, but I returned of my own free will.
Who forced you to escape this insanely high-security prison?
Prime of the mystic arts, and his name is...
Wong, just Wong, and his internet presence is a little chaotic. He's either a source...
Can you get to him?
Yes, Jen, it's me. Of course I can get to him. I sent a thirst trap. It was a picture of me with a bunch of books.
Let's just hope that he calls back. I know you can't wait to see Wong. I get it. I just want to make sure that you don't think this is one of those cameo every week type of shows. That's not. Well, except Bruce and Blonsky and Wong. Just remember whose show this actually is.
Okay.
All right, we'll remember.
Jennifer Walters of law firm GLK&H has been tapped to represent Emil Blonsky, also known as the Abomination, in his
That's a lovely picture they got of him right there.
Internet está hablando de She-Hulk. En la última hora, el hashtag The Big Green Woman.
I'm just saying, make your own. I don't know about y'all, but I'd smash.
What did you just say?
I'd smash. God.
You're a public figure now, and the office line has been flooded with calls and requests for interviews, so you should do one.
People only care because I'm representing Emil Blonsky. Once that's over, this whole...
The walk looks so computer generated.
It does.
It's
Looks
terrible.
wonky.
It's bad.
Dennis.
No, what? Not Jen Walter. We have too much history for me to be comfortable with her on the case.
I would love to know what this is about and not work on it.
Yes, Mallory Book is also in the Superhuman Law Division.
Yeah. No. Stuff. She could be my next fiance.
Happy to not be involved.
Like anybody could get away with that.
The girlfriend in question is a shape-shifting light elf from New Asgard.
Well, to be fair, I thought
Asgard.
I was dating Megan the Stallion.
Oh, Jesus.
Megan the Stallion? Multiple Grammy Award winner, megastar Megan the Stallion?
What part of Shapeshifter did you not get?
You thought she drove up a sub?
Or you see, this is...
Hey!
Yes.
Great entrance. Perfect timing. I really need to take this.
Here may go.
Thank you. Pug, good luck. Dennis?
Maybe they should have got George.
I extracted him from the prison against his own wishes because I required a worthy opponent as part of my training to become Sorcerer Supreme. And as Sorcerer Supreme, I insist that he not be punished for my actions.
Again. What you can do to help is show up at the hearing and explain everything.
Very well. We'll reserve sorcery for strategy B.
Don't have your nose.
How much money in cash and gifts did you spend on the Megan Thee Stallion imposter?
Oh, man.
How about I just say a number and you...
Oh, no.
Considering that you bought her a mid-sized sedan.
Passat. Oh,
200.
200,000? I am not a fool.
180.
No, it's more like 175.
$175,000. That's a whole house in parts of the country, Mr. Bukowski.
Yeah, right. So, are you going to help me? Or...
2024?
Be in touch, Mr. Bukowski.
Oh. All right, we've all been there.
I'm not really Vegas.
What's up, bro? How's it hanging, man? I got a change of heart. I'm going to drop the case.
Wait, just now?
The truth is, I think somewhere...
Shapeshifter.
I have to say, this is unexpected.
Well, it's just money after all. And now I got a story to tell.
Sorry, mister.
Oh.
This is Pug. Yep. Shapeshifter for
Yep.
sure.
Saying it was a handicap spot. I swear it was a Cybertruck.
And now it's gotten some Red Bull.
Yep.
Hey, Jaws on the floor because I drive a Cybertruck.
Security!
And that was him on the voicemail.
I love
Yep.
harassing women in the workplace. It's my kick, baby.
That's only good.
The award.
I don't. You guys know me.
Are those your soulmates?
Oh, yeah. What's wrong about?
No, I don't understand how a guy with zero commute time is late.
We are here today to determine whether Emil Blonsky is suitable for return to society after having served his minimum sentence. In light of recent evidence of a prison escape, I think we all know how this is going to go. So,
Do you feel you have been rehabilitated?
I'd like to start by saying that I feel great remorse, great shame to those that I've harmed.
All he wants now is to be a contributing member of society.
if released, would you have a place to live?
Yeah, you can rely on that.
Actually, he plans to open a meditation retreat on the property. You know.
And how does Mr. Blonsky intend to fund this endeavor?
Mr. Blonsky is currently in a long-term committed relationship with several pen pals, all of whom have pledged to financially support him.
Love during lockup.
We met through the prison pen pal program. They are my better eights. Love you.
Look like they're from Midsommar.
I love you.
Pretty much it, right?
He leads daily guided meditation and yoga for the prisoners.
You saved me from a bad marriage.
That's it, Carl. Let it flow.
Now the library is more than just a quiet place to shift someone.
Instead of toilet wine, prisoners make
Toilet wine?
How is that possible?
Is that all? Because there's still the matter of Mr. Blonsky's escape.
What's going on, Wong? Where are you at?
My apologies.
He made it.
Oh.
I've asked Wong here today because he is the man responsible for Emil Blonsky leaving prison. And I do think you will see this whole thing in a totally different light after hearing from him.
Have you ever heard of a kumite?
Come on. Van Damme?
Asgard is not a place. It is a people. Therefore,
Thor's inspirational speeches are not admissible. This is very cut and dry. My client.
You see him?
He deserves compensation for the financial and emotional trauma that he has suffered.
My client and Mr. Bukowski were in a consensual relationship and engaged in role play.
Oh, gross.
No.
I find it hard to believe that Mr. Bukowski could be fooled so easily. And the onus is on you to prove that, Mr. Pugliese. That being said, I'll allow this to go to trial. So, Miss Runa, your motion to dismiss is denied.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's over. I'm canceling my Hollywood hookup subscription. There's clearly no vetting process.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
In light of some new information I've just received, I'm changing my rule.
Nobody notices she's gone?
Impersonating a judge is illegal. Get down from there.
And when Blonsky uncontrollably becomes Abomination, isn't he a raging monster out for blood?
Yep. Excuse me? If I could just put your minds at ease.
Is he gonna...
So you got to turn?
No. Everybody just relax, please.
They're all into it.
Oh, he's gonna show that
Stop it.
Yep.
he can control it.
Mr. Blonsky spent his entire incarceration practicing a strict regimen of training and self-discipline so that he may walk among his fellows.
And as for Mr. Wong,
Just Wong, the Sorcerer Supreme, master of the mist.
you realize that you've just admitted to facilitating a prisoner escape, which is a crime.
I must depart.
Good luck with
That's a
incarcerating
great
him.
exit.
Yeah.
That's a great exit.
Here to respond to claims that you're one of Blonsky's rumored soulmates.
Is there any truth to the rumors you got your powers from a mafia hit gone wrong?
Oh my God, you're pregnant with the Abomination's baby, and you're flaunting a little baby.
Oh.
God, Dennis Bukowski.
Oh, yeah, no, you're gonna need that.
The man is almost terminally deluded.
I'd call him gross.
Yeah.
Hey, would you be willing to say that under oath? Hey, Peter, how is Jen our best option? I gave you a whole list of my boys. Jen is gonna help us clinch this. Trust me. Miss Walters.
No, boy.
It's gonna
Can't wait
show
to see how they're gonna...
Would you say that you know Mr. Bukowski fairly well?
Definitely. We worked regularly on cases together, so I've spent a lot of time with...
Gonna show off his ego.
Do you think that Dennis Bukowski would believe that he could actually pull Megan the Stallion?
Yes. He would absolutely believe that he's dating the real Megan Thee Stallion because he is truly that delusional.
No further questions, Joe.
That was our best option.
In addition, we
the
also
overactor.
sentenced the defendant to 60 days for impersonating a judge.
No. That's right. There's only one Megan Thee Stallion.
Does she have a fan?
I wish there was a way we could remove her powers and make sure she doesn't victimize anyone else.
Did Dennis Bukowski just give me an idea? That will stay between us.
Oh, is she thinking remove She-Hulk?
Well, that and maybe Abomination.
I'm getting my storylines mixed up with the boys here. Use the takeaway powers.
Yeah, they're gonna go to
Take
Vought.
him out?
Yeah, they're gonna
Vought
go
and get
Vought.
the freaking
Get a
serum.
virus. and-
We hereby grant Mr. Blonsky's release on parole effective immediately.
Thank you, Jen. I'm in your debt.
Spiritually, of course.
Just stay out of the news. That's all I ask. I don't want to read any more stories about either of us.
Well, you might want to reconsider that. I mean, they're going to write a story about you one way or the other.
How did you come up with the name She-Hulk?
Oh, funny story. I didn't. Some random guy on the news came up with it after thinking about it for like 2 seconds, but It's stuck.
Says Origin is.
Great. We have to take a break. When we come back, She-Hulk shares her diet and exercise secrets.
I'm sorry, what?
A lot of chicken and broccoli.
That's what the news does. Who is this now?
Guy with a hard hat.
I got him! Come on!
Oh, wait. Get off me.
What's with the helmet?
Yeah, why is he wearing a hard hat?
And then he's got gloves.
Showing off your powers. You better be able to back it up.
When did I ever strut around and show off my powers?
Oh, that looks like some Eternal stuff.
Did you guys rob an Asgardian construction worker?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Walking Dead.
Oh, that's right. It is him from the prison.
That failed.
Oh!
Go, go, go! Fall back!
Catch a hatchet to the face doing that.
Woke up this morning!
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, I thought for sure she'd be going after him.
Yeah.
But
Hey, there's my new favorite client. Just your signature there.
They still want to know we're making it. Talking like a woman, people she don't He almost tasted that. Num 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 num. Eat it up. Hopefully, okay.
oh my God.
Hey, more fun than my last lawyer. I will kill for you, Megan. Dollar back. Body up.
Jeez. Well, at least they got Megan in there.
It's a good thing. What's his name didn't see that. He would have lost his mind and come bursting through that door.
Well, God, I already forgot his name, but yeah, he might have.
He might very well have.
He might have.
All right, folks. She-Hulk number 3 is in the bag, and yeah, they throw me off a little bit with Emil being such a different character than what I remember from the original Hulk. He's reformed. He's got his whole following of folks from Midsommar. So let's see how that ends up for him. I'm a little worried for him, if I'm honest.
His better eighths.
Yeah, his better eighths. Interesting turn there. I'm wondering why Wong was late. I'm wondering if there's something we're supposed to. Maybe hardcore Marvel fans know, is there something going on with the timeline that Wong was doing something and that he had to be late or whatever? Maybe that story will get explained to us later on, because I can't imagine we'd be expected to remember some random event that Wong was doing that may have caused him to be late. So I'm just going to go ahead and figure it'll be explained possibly later in the episodes. But that prison that they got Emil in is pretty wild, as we said with Emil.
Short for Emilio.
Short for Tim Roth. But either way, they Oak, you called it out there, and I noticed it a little bit, and I'm sure some of you folks at home did. They skimped on the CGI budget a little bit on this one. It was a little rough there. But again, I think if we look at this as, we've got the fourth wall breaking going on. We've got the over-the-top comedy and humor. There's really nothing seems to be overly serious in this show. She's coming to grips with the fact that she is indeed a Hulk, and there is no going back to the normal life now. She did get an idea about taking away powers and taking away abilities. Again, casual Marvel fan here. I don't recall if there is anything out there that took away powers for any of our heroes. I don't recall if there was anything like that. If there was, again, you folks help me out and let me know if there was. But yeah, I think we just look at this for what it is. Look, the CGI is not great. The story's a little flimsy. But if you just have some fun with it and just take it for what it is, I'm willing to take the ride and see where it goes, I suppose.
Yeah, with this, being classic comics, this is still a fun watch for me to learn more, and then we have a whole different way of Abomination being able to control his becoming an abomination. I mean, look how long it took Bruce. Took him 15 years, and he had to do all these experiments and tests. Now become Smart Hulk, and now for Abomination. Like, I would like to know, like, how he was able to, like, he said a lot of meditation and stuff like that. But is that really the case, or was there something else that they're not telling us? And with Wong, I'm wondering if this timeline could possibly be during the events of Doctor Strange and Multitude of Madness. So that could be the same, along the same line, that because when he came through, it didn't look like it was calm behind him. It looked like there might have been a fight, maybe perhaps happening behind him. So that's how he could easily lose track of time, or he could, because they could have been setting up for something. Like, it'd be funny if we go back, watch the movie, and he's just like in the middle of the fight. He's like, "Oh, I forgot I have to do something." And he just,
I got to go to court.
He's like, "I'll be right back," and then he comes back in. So that'd be fun. But yeah, the CGI, like, you could, like, you shed some light on it first. Yeah, when she was talking in that interview, like. And I think Diamond Dave pointed out in one of the previous episodes that they were working on how many things at once. So, like, the budget on this, just on that, could have went by the wayside, because if they would not dare present that, like, in a movie, like, with any form of talking like that, because it just seemed like very PlayStation 2-ish, like, with how it was. Maybe PS3-ish, a little bit better graphically. But yeah, but other than that, it's been fun, and it was kind of fun how they having the shapeshifter doing all that, impersonating first Megan Thee Stallion, totally getting her homeboy messed up with that, then impersonating the judge, like that right there. Only 60 days for impersonating a judge.
That's it.
I thought impersonating any government official was like horrible. It would be way worse. So, but other than that, it's been fun to watch this so far, and I'm wondering to see where she goes with the figuring out how to take away powers.
You know, for me, I think one of the things that I think draws so many people to the Marvel films and a lot of the superhero films over the course of the last decade or 15 years is the fact that CGI and modern technology has been able to take these people that we saw on the pages of comic books and bring them to life, and do so in a relatively, visually believable fashion. And, look, you have to, of course, just use your imagination. We know it's not real. But I think that's one of the great things of modern technology with filmmaking, is that they can make it look real. And so when you have a show like this and they reel so far back on the budget that it looks like a video game. I mean, we've, on our gaming channel done, Detroit Become Human, Until Dawn, Red Dead, some games that have, really advanced graphics as far as, facial movements and things like that. And the walk, honestly, if I'm being honest, the walk looks like they pulled the walk directly from a video game. It seemed, I got very much flashbacks of Detroit Become Human when we were walking through the streets. And then Answer brought up the interview. That was which I found interesting, because the rest of the episode, the verbalization and everything seemed okay. And then in that interview, it just seemed really, really off.
And I think it's just because we're hyper focused on it then too, because it's just this portion of it too.
Just like a straight on, maybe that was it. But so for me, like, and I know that seems, well, I shouldn't say it seems nitpicky, because that's a big part again of these modern kind of superhero shows is making them, visually believable and kind of making you think while you're watching it that you're not, watching computer generated stuff. The story for this one, it's an interesting story. I'm wondering where they're going to go with it. Getting Abomination out of prison.
Oh, he's faking it for sure.
Getting him out of prison. What's going to happen? Of course, I'm totally in control, dude. Completely in control. Completely in control. And then when they let him out, then he's out and he's able to do whatever. And then, so I'm wondering if it's like the ultra predictable. He's going to get out, do whatever, and then she's going to have to fight him. They're going to have to bring in a bunch of the people who are making cameos. The Megan Thee Stallion thing, like, I thought was fun in the beginning, and then they went through like the whole trial with it. It was like, okay, that seems like that felt like to me that they were very much hurting for an episode, like, because that was 50% of this episode was her former coworker's trial against a shapeshifter who pretended to be Megan Thee Stallion. And it's like, how does that really fit into this whole storyline? I'm like, I don't understand how that's pertinent or relevant to what's going on with the She-Hulk story. So it really felt like for me that they were grasping for a plot for this particular episode.
Well, they had to give her a case because she's in the superhero division. That's
right,
all I could
but
figure.
that wasn't even her case, though. They took her off the case.
Yeah,
They had her as a witness.
As a
but it was
witness,
the other
yeah.
guy's case. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
How was something that seemed like a side joke such an integral part of this particular episode? We remember the last episode was like 22 or 23 minutes long. It was really short. So I'm wondering if the meat and potatoes of this episode with her and Abomination didn't run like, hey, we got 15 minutes here. What should we do? Well, we'll come up with a fun story with Dennis and Megan Thee Stallion and we'll throw that in to kind of add as filler. It just didn't work for me, brother.
Yeah, it was good to see Wong back to play that little part. I don't know if he'll be back, but hopefully he is. And to see Walking Dead alumni Nick Gomez was in here too, so that was kind of cool to see, even though he was just a brief moment in The Walking Dead. I mean, we got Reg, we got which is Steve, we got Nick, so I'm like, gosh, who else is from The Walking Dead that's going to be kind of appearing in these episodes? With Emil, that was kind of interesting how, it's quick. I feel like that probably would have been longer considering his case is, like, in my mind, a big deal, but I get it. A lot of you guys kind of told us that they were intentionally going for like a 30-minute episodic season. So things do have to move quick when they put themselves in that position. So good to see Wong come in, but then them straight up just said, hey, you just admitted to breaking someone out of prison. Then he just jets, and then that was the end of that. So that was interesting too. With She-Hulk kind of at the end there, I think that's probably where she's turning the corner now, because she realized, I'm getting jumped, so now I can change. And at the end, she was looking at herself in that reflection. So I'm kind of wondering now if this is the turning point for her, because she spent 3 episodes now. I want to be normal. I don't want She-Hulk, but now she just whooped 4 guys that had whatever those power things were.
Didn't do much of anything.
Yeah, it didn't do much of anything. And some Nick Wrecker was saying Boss Man, or however he said that, was going to be upset. So I am intrigued to see who the Boss Man is in this, and seeing how the story progresses. I do feel like this one was made to be on more of the fun side because of Megan being in here. So that was kind of cool to see her in here. I was not expecting a twerking She-Hulk at all.
Nope. Didn't do themselves any favors there.
I feel like now I've almost seen everything. But the shapeshifter, that was interesting, kind of how they were doing that. But otherwise, yeah, I wonder is Emil like done now moving forward? Because his case is, basically done. So will we see Abomination, or was that he was in the first quarter? Now he's done. Yeah. So
yeah, the thing that was kind of interesting with Emil's character is normally when we watch a show like this, like, look, this is a short run of number of episodes and short on the time, and sometimes they go one of 2 ways. Either we'll know what the villain's doing and up to, but the heroes won't, or nobody knows, us and the heroes don't know what the villain's doing. So I'm wondering if that's the route we're taking with Emil, where he's really got another plan going on, because now we got to figure out, okay, is he legit really trying to go straight with everything? Who's the big boss that's after She-Hulk's blood? Because they showed the needle that was all bent, couldn't pierce her skin. What's going on there? Because we're going into the 4th episode now, and there's 6? Or no, it was 9, wasn't it?
9 total.
Yeah, it was 9. So there's a little bit more left than what we normally had. But, normally we've kind of figured out by the 3rd episode, okay, who's the hero, who's the villain, what direction are we going here? And it's kind of weird because they're still playing into the lawyer side of things and what she has to do as a day job there, and then the Hulk. And again, it's been a short run of time per episode, so maybe that's why to me it seems that way. Because I'm thinking, oh gosh, we're going in episode 4 and we've hardly scratched the surface. Well, we've only had, realistically, maybe an hour at best of storytelling, so that could be part of the reason too. But yeah, a little bit of a head scratcher there.
Well, the thing I'm intrigued too with who the boss man is, because like I don't know much of She-Hulk's like lore of like who the villains and stuff are, other than like Hulk's main villains have been Abomination and a few others that I do know about that we saw a preview of something else, so I don't want to say anything else. But so there's that little lore, but other than that, like I don't know who's the enemy going to be, so I'm definitely ready to find out who this is going to turn out to be against her, so to speak.
Yeah, well, and I think part of the comedy too is that both Emil and She-Hulk are able to perfectly control their powers. Now, granted, it took Emil years, right? He's been in prison.
Supposedly with meditation and everything.
As a casual Marvel fan, that's what I have to accept with this series, is that these characters are capable of controlling it, whereas Bruce was like, is he going to fly off the handle this time? I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Have to sing you a lullaby.
Yeah,
wait, give me your hand. I'm going to have to sing you a lullaby.
Is Tony Stark going to have to build the Hulk cage for him, to keep him contained?
Well, remember, even after the first Avengers, he was able to control. So to that point, there was really only one.
Well, why'd they have the Hulk cage for him then, where they had to control him? What was all that about then? That was number 1? Again, folks, casual fan, only saw him one time through, so trying to remember. Yeah. I just remember the Hulk as being this wildly uncontrollable, beast. And again, that's part of what I think I just have to accept watching this, is that we're just with different characters who have different abilities.
Well, still a lot of fun, and we're 3 episodes in, so hopefully we continue to have some more fun. Hopefully you guys are having fun watching us. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.
It's lovely looking.
What the?
Of levitation.
He was in Entourage quite a bit. Billy Walsh.
A bit of a small crowd.
And Walking Dead. And Walking Dead. Season 9. That's 3 characters now.
For my next illusion, the great Donnie Blaze needs assistance from a volunteer. Miss, if you may. Round of
applause. Drink.
What is your name, young lady?
Madison, with 2 N's, 1 Y, but it's not where you think.
What?
How about I try something with a little more heat?
Wasn't Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, shit. God, where have we seen those? We saw that somewhere. Damn it.
Well,
where did we see that
from? What? Him doing that?
Yeah. No, the
Knuckles.
The Knuckles.
It's like a pirate ship or something in
I know
the
it's from
background.
like the Doctor Strange, but
Ew.
it's tippy time.
Sopranos.
Oh, nice. Oh, Wong is back for another episode.
Such a great intro song. He's got his cigar like Tony.
It's not a cigar.
Oh!
Is that a heart?
What happened to all the goblins? Who are you?
What happened to all the goblins?
Great magician sent you here.
Not exactly. He sent me to a diff dimension, and a talking goat helped me escape a lava pit in exchange for 6 drops of my blood. Then I kind of like browned out, and now I'm here.
Okay, yep. Okay, no. I'm going to send you home. What's your address?
I don't even remember.
Matcher.
Remember when we tried to make one for Answer back in the day?
Dory.
Miss Walters.
Nice to see you again, Wong. How can I help you?
I'm having an issue with a magician. This charlatan goes by the name of Donnie Blaze.
Okay, Donnie.
That's what I thought.
Recently, Donnie's been using our sacred teachings in his shows, sending volunteers into other realms for casual fun.
Just wait until he starts duplicating himself.
Did Mr. Blaze sign an NDA or a non-compete?
No.
Was there a contract when he began training?
Students pledge themselves to be loyal servants of the mystic arts.
And did you get that in writing?
No. Miss Walters, we answer to a higher power that abides by the metaphysical laws of the time-space continuum.
Space-time continuum. Come on, everybody knows that.
No judge is going to take this seriously unless we do things by the book.
No judge is going to take any of that seriously.
No, the Book of American laws.
Yeah, why is Wong going to a lawyer anyways? Just take care of him yourself.
Show me your matcher profile.
No.
Jennifer.
Got it. Baby steps. There we go. All right. Quite nice, actually.
Oh my God. We're not using your corporate head. What's your first date gonna be? Webinar? Okay.
Oh my God. Are you swiping?
Yes, of course. Come on, it's a numbers game.
It's a numbers game.
So consider this an official warning to cease all practices of the mystic arts.
Absurd. You can't own magic.
Yeah, you can't own magic.
You can't trademark a spirit, register a soul, copyright art.
You can copyright art, yes.
This is a farce.
This is a farce.
You just like hype manning him?
Maybe.
Here is a cease and desist.
Cease and desist. What cease and desist?
Yeah, it's sticking out of your shirt.
No, it isn't.
All right, we will see.
Someone's on Matcher.
Ooh.
What's Matcher?
Hey, swipe right for a hot date.
Clearly hear the lighter.
Got your ball.
See, I'm a New Yorker, through and through.
Oh, how long did you live there?
14 months. That's why I'm an entrepreneur.
Oh, in what field?
TBD.
It's like the meme.
Oh, wow.
I'm a Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
I can lift a full-size sedan with one hand.
Okay.
And not paying attention.
This has been so great.
Yeah, it really has.
Gonna alligator arm the bill?
All right. Thank you so much for the drinks.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, we should do this again.
There's an idea.
She's like a 6, maybe.
Oh, Jesus!
Had a bowling alley?
Wow.
I must say, Counselor, I am hard-pressed to believe that...
Dave, you need to start dressing like him.
Do you have any witnesses who can corroborate your claim?
No.
Do you want to win this or not? Yes, we do, Your Honor.
I'm gonna show you my high school dance routine right.
You can't bring that drink in here.
Oh, you can finish it if you want. I'm not sick. I promise to tell the truth. No, seriously.
Could you state your...
MADISYNN.
Could you tell... You describe your emotional state during this saga.
Great question.
Great question.
Madison, you can sit down.
Welcome.
Donnie's performance is a fun and spooky experience, which is the sweet spot.
Is that Paul Heyman?
This is very different because the mystic arts is, in fact, real magic.
Oh, how dare you! Real magic? Is this not real magic, Your Elegancy? Can you believe your eyes? Oh, wow. Changed color.
That is Heyman.
That is Paul Heyman to a T.
Hey, say a few words, Your Highness.
Your Highness?
My tribal chief.
Seeking to wield the power of gods, and that places us on the edge of a precipice. Has the ability to cause a ripple so great it reverberates through every dimension. And that ripple through galaxies has the ability to destroy all life within the known and unknown universe.
Case closed.
Your Honor, in the interim, could you grant us the preliminary injunction to stop the defendant from engaging in this dangerous behavior?
Well, this is my life, my art. Magic.
Stop throwing smoke bombs. How did he get these through security anyway?
Rabbit.
That would be behaving. My tribal chief.
He may continue to practice his
A rabbit
livelihood
swader.
pending my decision. Court is adjourned.
Hey, fantastico! Real magic prevails. You know, I also have a bird.
Why would it give me...
What is her background?
It's like Bruce Springsteen or something.
I'm not proud of this.
Lights, camera, action. I see you looking at my PIC.
Oh, was that guy our captain with a dog?
See? Zoom in. Zoom out. Okay. Zoom in.
That was real quick. I was like, who'd she just swipe left on?
Yeah.
Feel hard shit I get out.
They should have just grabbed a bunch of people that worked on the show and put them on
I'm
there.
assuming that's what they did.
Hey!
Stunning.
Thank you. You look very nice.
WWE.
Hey, can I ask you a personal
David
question?
Otunga.
David Otunga, yeah.
How much can you deadlift?
A literal tongue.
Well, I just did 600. I'm not even a superhero.
Hey!
Is there anything worse than dating in your 30s?
Maybe your 40s?
Or 20s.
I'm a pediatric oncologist.
Oh.
Can I be honest with you?
Got a goddamn model over here.
Tell me about you.
Ding.
Close your eyes, concentrate very hard.
Oh, I thought it was Madison again.
Oh, you did this? I'm not gonna get into your weird fire hole.
Uh-oh, is he gonna do something?
How about we try something a little different?
Oh.
Amazing.
It's like he had no clue that was going to happen.
Yeah, but I'm worried about what's going to come out of that egg. Because that's not...
Oh, that.
What is
Nope.
that?
Yep. Peace out.
It's like a ghoulie.
A gremlin?
All part of the show.
Well, close that up. Did he close it up?
Nope.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Oh, we got a bunch.
Oh, what
The show's just getting started.
Before they happen.
Oh, this is us.
Wong, my main man.
Tony Blaze, what did you do?
A funny story. Not exactly sure. Oh, I can really use your help.
Just for the record, I'm doing this for the universe, not for you.
Great. Perfect. What should I do?
Call my lawyer.
I could totally see how your boss springing that on you on the first day would make you spiral. Tell me more about how you felt.
Tell me more.
Do you need to get that?
It can wait.
That's a David Bay.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, better get that shirt off. The shirt's got to go.
Yeah, I mean...
Where'd my shirt go?
Yeah.
Wong, what is it?
Tony Blaze opened the wrong portal. I need your help. So the great urgency.
I'll be right back.
Come on, I feel like your dad.
I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Be a Hulk.
Oh, didn't like
did you
that.
see the face on that thing?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cornelius. I don't know what went wrong.
Wong!
Slingshot. Okay, got that closed.
Nice. Oh.
Oh,
shit.
They get bigger when you wail on them.
Choke slam.
Double choke slam. Wong, why didn't you lead off with that?
Yeah, no
Good
shit.
evening, my lady.
Before I send my...
My lady.
I was wondering if you would agree to the terms of our cease and desist.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's just racked out on the couch.
Jesus. That's the best part of the series so far. Right there.
I mean, why not? What? That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, it takes a lot to make juice.
Who are you?
Jen. Just not in Hulk form. Just Jen.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, you ain't gonna like that.
I made breakfast.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Oh, no.
They like the Hulk, not me.
I've got court documents filed by Titania Worldwide LLC. She's suing you for misuse of a trademark.
She's suing me over the name She-Hulk? But that's my name.
Now, she trademarked it first, right?
Oh, is that how it works, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Kind of a bummer way to end this episode. I bet there's a fun tag.
Well,
That was a fun
guess
take.
we'll- I'm
we
sure
got,
there'll be a fun
another
post-credit.
little posty. Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna
God.
be more spoilers.
All right, folks, we are at 5 minutes 56.
Longers, have you ever had tequila sunrise?
Longers.
Blue carousel?
No. What's blue carousel?
I don't know, it's blue. Just vodka straight.
No, I've had
Loggers?
Goldschlager.
What's your favorite drink?
gin and tonic.
Longers. Bottomless gin and tonic, but we will find it.
Okay.
Yum.
Jeez.
All right.
Oh, man.
I have to say, I think that was probably the most we laughed so far.
Yeah, I think they
that was
definitely
a funny
they
one,
definitely seemed to kind of turn the corner a little bit here on episode 4. And okay, I think I got it now. Each episode is just going to be kind of its own story, mostly, and whatever's going on in the background with Emil, that's just later on stuff. I think we're just going to be looking at each episode as her own case and doing her own thing for that episode. It's interesting that Wong didn't just banish him himself. I thought that was kind of interesting. Again, I get the plot. We had to get her involved with Wong and the case and everything, but that was a little odd that that Wong had to use a lawyer to stop Donnie Blaze, not Johnny Blaze.
Yeah,
who
that got us at the
first
beginning,
thought
yeah.
it was. I'm like, a Ghost Rider? This is how we're going to bring him in?
Yeah. Well, Johnny TV,
Yeah.
Johnny, WWE.
Johnny Nitro, Johnny Monday,
Johnny
Johnny Drip Drip.
Johnny Drip Drip.
Take your pick, I suppose. But no, this one definitely was the most entertaining, I think, of all the episodes. Of course, she's swiping through and going through the difficulties of online dating. Of course, finds an incredibly jacked, handsome doctor who just knows everything right to say. I mean, honestly, the most unrealistic part of this whole show was the fact that she didn't have any matches at all on her initial on her initial picture. Because, we've seen the algorithms and how that works. I digress. But no, this one was interesting, and again, I think if we take it episode by episode and just have the fun with it, I don't really look too much for any connections or whatnot. I think we're kind of getting at it. The breaking the fourth wall is definitely becoming a hallmark of this series, and it was interesting that she did the little quip at the end, so that was fun. Glad these guys didn't get spoiled by any Sopranos stuff. Hopefully that's done. As I don't know if it made the cut, but it's devastating to our channel what we're trying to do here. I mean, some big bombs there being dropped. But, either way, kind of getting into the groove here a little bit of what we're going after. So, yeah, this was probably the best episode, I think, of the bunch.
Yeah, it was fun seeing Donnie Blaze, and I'm I'm wondering if they purposely did that, or maybe if that is a character or something along the lines of the comics. But that was fun that they did that to try and maybe skew with us. Maybe think Johnny? No. Because at first too, when he's saying, "All right, I'm gonna do my next trick," and you think it's Johnny Blaze, he's gonna turn into Ghost Rider, and that's the big reveal. Even when his hype man is like, "Do it." But then, as far as the dating was seeing our old boy David Otunga from good old WWE days.
NXT.
Now remember, he went to Harvard Law. He's a lawyer, so
real life lawyer.
So I thought that maybe we could look at it as he a consultant of some type on the show. But I was like, this would be great if he was in it long term because he is an actual lawyer. And maybe they present him also as a lawyer, but instead they had him as a meathead first asking how much do you deadlift. And he's like, I do 600, not even superhuman. Like, where's that waitress? So that I like that they had the classic like idiots that you will date, and then laughing about the dating in your 30s. But the one dude that I spotted that I can't remember his name because we're not on the page. That was in Baywatch. Was that Eddie right there? That was Noah.
Oh, right here.
Oh, John Bass. Well, I think because of the questions he was asking, I'm wondering if he was a part of the group from the last episode. Like he wasn't with them, but he's associated with them.
Trying to get some info.
Asking, questions because he's asking, about your skin, about this, about that. So I'm wondering if he's working with, the people that are saying, the boss isn't like it. Like, is he the boss himself or something like that?
Or he's just a super fan.
Or just working with him. Or is super fan because, you are going to have the people asking like that. So, and then having of course the hunky doctor that like the biggest pop for me of the episode was her just lifting him right up off the couch like we're taking you to bed. It was just so fun to see like the roles reversed. You're always used to the man carrying the woman, and so then seeing that was really funny because also too she comes back and full of the demon goo on top of that. Like, for some people it might be a mood killer, but not for these two. But still a fun episode. I love the demons that they had to get rid of, and then obviously Madison with the wine, not where you'd think it'd be, and with Wongers, which I absolutely love that nickname for Wong.
Yeah, I probably had a few more laughs this particular episode than I did the previous. The dating scene, I feel like I'm kind of torn on that. Like, part of me feels like the writers were like, okay, let's take something that maybe a professional woman in her 30s might have to deal with, and then like spin it from like, well, what would happen if she was the Hulk? On the flip side of it, can I be just real frank for a minute here? So you have Jennifer Walters, an attractive professional, out there on a dating app, and Mason Quinn brought it up the fact that she had no swipes.
That's the most unbelievable thing.
And let's
maybe because it was a corporate picture, everyone thought it was just a ploy.
Wouldn't matter.
Let's just be realistic for a second here. Instead of going with just who you are, a very attractive professional who's very successful, you're gonna go with what is 6'7"? Is that what we said?
Yeah, 6'7".
6'7",
yeah, somewhere in here.
600 pounds, green, well known. You obviously she's made national level news at this point. You think you're not gonna get a few weirdos or a couple of dudes swipe it? Which way is it to accept? Swipe left or right? Which way?
I believe it's right.
Swipe. I believe. I've heard. But anyway,
judging on my calculations,
you don't think you're gonna get a few weird dudes that are look, I'm not judging. We don't judge here. I'm not judging what people are into. So if 6'7" green, women are your thing, then
rock out.
Whatever makes it. Yeah, exactly. But you're gonna have to expect that you're gonna get a few weird guys. I didn't see the twist though with the dude. I saw 2 plates for breakfast. I thought the guy would come out and see her and be like, oh, this is the other side of you.
Yeah,
clearly
because that's how he was during the date. He was asking about her date.
The dude had to know that she wasn't like a Hulk 24/7. It's not like the people who are meeting her don't know that she changes from somebody else. So they threw me in for a complete loop when the dude walked out, and he was very likable, cliche likable. Spilled the wine on the
That's a good move.
Of course.
Oops.
You know what I really appreciated too? I really appreciated when David Atunga's character said how much he could deadlift. It was a realistic number for somebody of his size and strength. I believe, look, I'm sure at his peak, he could have deadlifted 600 pounds. I didn't throw out some world-class number. Everybody else might be like, why does that matter, Oak? It matters. It's in the details. Look, the stuff with Donnie Blaze was kind of fun. Opens a portal, wrong dimension. Mason Quinn kind of said, maybe each episode is kind of its own thing. I don't know that we've seen a Marvel series yet that wasn't kind of a linear story for the most part. I'm trying to think back, Loki.
We just did Moon Knight.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Moon Knight, WandaVision, all the ones that we've done, trying to play catch up, felt like, obviously each episode kind of had its own things, but the story is kind of developing linear. And right now I'm not really seeing where that's going. I've kind of thought after previous episodes that it would be kind of an Abomination thing, and maybe that's still, something that's going to be developed more as we move forward. I think from the previous episode, a lot of questions still remain as to who the guys were who tried jumping here. So,
and we do have 9 episodes. That's what I have to keep reminding myself.
But, I mean, we still have 5 more.
Yeah, so we still have 5 more. Yeah. So we're not even halfway through. A little bummed out, honestly, about the Sopranos spoilers, but I'm sure that's not anything that they thought of. Look, the show comes out in 2022. They probably figured, hey, look, it'll be fun. And look, if you have seen it before, it kind of is fun. But I got to imagine some people are like, wait, no. But yeah, like I said, I probably had more fun with this episode than I had the previous ones. I think like once you get in a little bit of a rhythm of what you're expecting from the show and things like that, like, okay, this is kind of the direction they're going to go. This is the humor they're taking. This is, the breaking of the fourth wall kind of becomes a regular thing. I think you can just kind of settle into watching them for what they are. And yeah, had a few good laughs at this one.
I think Madison of this episode was probably the MVP.
Oh yeah, she was great.
And seeing, I'm telling you, we're getting more. Like, I'm excited to see the next episode only because I want to see which Walking Dead alumni could be in this one. I mean, we're 3 out of 4 if my count is correct so far. So, I mean, we just had Reese. He was in just a flash in the pan almost for Walking Dead season 9. And mentioned others in the last episode. But yeah, I thought John Bass was Web Weaver for a second there until you mentioned Baywatch. And I was like, okay, yep.
Took me a second, but yeah.
And the comedy wasn't that bad in this one. With the dating stuff, I think almost everyone can relate to some kind of minuscule of what they did there, right? The whole dating apps, which a lot of people have at least attempted once.
I very recently had a friend make a strong post on his social media about the dating pool in his 30s, which so this one.
So there you go.
The dating apps are shutting down because there's no dates that are happening because of them. They're all going bankrupt.
So yeah, then there you go. I mean, they just hit on the 30s right there, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
a friend of mine just posted about the online dating in his 30s. And,
so then, I mean, just that alone, I think that was probably out of the 4 episodes so far, if I'm remembering right, probably the most that somebody could relate to out of the series so far. So bravo, at least on that part of it, right? And if you didn't like it, cool. I mean, I get it either way. With kind of like you said, like the episodes being just structured as here's what is going on just in this episode, but we're kind of having some things linger that you hopefully don't forget about, and eventually we'll come back in, because like the last episode we were just talking about, we were excited to see who those guys were and who the final boss is going to be for that. So nothing really in this episode that brought it up. So hopefully next episode they give us a little bit. And then with
Titania. From the Jersey Shore.
She's Miles' daughter.
Looking to see what her character is actually going to be doing here, because we had that quick run-in and then just stuff in the preview a little bit. So looking forward to that.
She's suing her for the name, so we'll see.
Married guy.
Oh, wow.
Was
so they have the guy that hit on the bar.
Married guy.
His name was Married Guy.
And then, no disrespect, to the wise man Paul Heyman, but I do feel like whoever did Hank Sanderson here for the lawyer for Donnie Blaze,
oh my
I
God,
swear they said, hey, you're going to be like a complete, like just 100% knockoff.
Like Temu. It's
Temu.
It's like Temu version.
Wish.com.
Or
Wish version of Paul Heyman. Because damn, it almost was like not fully there, but enough mannerisms and enough just pizzazz of the character to just be like,
took inspiration from him.
Could be Paul Heyman. So no disrespect, Paul Heyman. You're never going to see this anyway, but still want to say no disrespect.
You never know.
And then David Otunga. I can't tell you the last time I've seen that guy.
Yeah.
So kind of cool to see him in here a little bit, and then
took me a second to even remember his name. So long it's been since we've seen him.
I remember pretty quickly.
What else has that judge been in? She looked really familiar.
The judge Suzanne.
What else is she?
Salhane. All right, so she has been in
Cobra Kai.
That's probably
one episode.
One episode.
But
it looks like a lot of one
Bounty
episodes.
Hunters. Yeah, so it looks like just a couple quick hitters, and then that was it.
Yeah.
So nothing too crazy, but
I don't know about you guys, but as good as I am of identifying actors,
oh, I mean, he's great.
I thought that if I
fans of the channel know,
I thought that if I squinted a little bit, Madison kind of looked like Wanda from WandaVision. It looked like a little bit like Elizabeth Olsen. I thought if you squinted and kind of looked through one eye, kind of looked like her. So I wonder if that was done on purpose.
Not even close.
No, I'm squinting.
Hey, teach
one
his own.
eye.
Teach his own, man.
Opinions vary.
You got to have that blue drink she was talking about.
And Madison, two ends.
And a Y, but it's not where you
think. Which was great. Oh,
hey.
So, as you can tell, this was probably the funniest episode for us of the series so far, but let us know in the comments. How much did you like it? Did you enjoy it as much as we did? Because this series is starting to amp up. Hopefully, we can get some more of a linear story, like you want to say. So, for Diamond Dave.
Diamond Dave
went in. Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.
You don't lie to the folks like that.
It did. It bounced off the desk.
It was near.
It almost went in off the board.
I mean, it hit the other room first, but near.